playing Dragonheir Silent Gods. Download it with a link down below. We're going to do some summons today. We're going to do some summons on this banner right here for Zephy. It also has Sonarl on it, which if you don't have Sonarl, he is so broken. I've got him, so I'm not going to go after him. If I didn't have him, I really would be going after this guy. This guy is just too damn overpowered to not go after. I have a lot of these other heroes, but I don't have Zephy to go with my Ogok to make it unkillable. I honestly don't even know if I really need this, but I just want to do some summons for fun. Again, if you're not playing Dragonheir Silent Gods, download it with a link down below or download it off of Steam. You can play on your PC with that one as well, and you can download it on your mobile device and jump back and forth between the two. In 2 days from now, we've got a Starlight Dice event, which will give you a chance to get a legendary hero from Purple Dice from that day till forever. So we'll always have that chance, plus they're going to give us 100 additional Purple Dice. So if you're not playing, right now is a great time to jump in here and play. And we're going to have the mid-anniversary event soon, along with the Dungeons and Dragons collaboration event really soon. So now is a really good time to get started and play. I should actually probably get Falosia, right? Falosia would be a good one to do. I mean, since I have Sonarl, he's kind of like a one-man unkillable, honestly. But we'll get Zephy. I don't mind going after Zephy. It's a cool banner. Plus, really, I don't know. I just want to do some summons and waste my dice for no good reason. I wish Filto was in here. If I pick up Whisk, I'll be happy about that. I don't have... Is that Urion? That's not Urion. That is a different dude that does ally protection. I don't have him, and I don't have Whisk, and I don't have this guy. So only 4 out of the 9 that I don't have. That's not too bad. Just please don't give me... Well, if I get any of these other ones, it'll just be duplicates for me to get a legendary, so that's okay as well. I'll take some legendaries. We do have an event today that just started to farm Grave of Rot. I think it is. Let's see what we get. I'm pretty sure we get a couple mythics from there when we complete this, right? Yeah, 2 mythics here. We get some double run watches there. And a fair amount of bread. I feel like that's a good amount of bread. 120 and 360s. It's not bad at all. Do we have Essence of Creation in the last one that we did? Okay, we get a little everything here. This one's pretty nice. And then I think we have the Ace Challenger running along with it, which will fall off tomorrow. Now, if something else came after this and we had 2 events all the time, that would be really nice. And this should be ending, right? Yeah, this will end today. So if you haven't made your choice on the red-blue team to get 200 Worm Arrow, is it? For the winner? I can't remember. I think it was 200. 200 or 100? 200. 200 Worm Arrow. You've completed the questionnaire. Okay, I already chose the team. But we already did a video on this too. For the winner of that. It's going to be a close one. Like a really close one. Okay, let's go over to this event because I believe I have some stamina to use. And then, of course, we can jump on the test server today. If you guys have anything you want to test over on the test server, please let me know because I have a lot of fun doing that. Like a lot of fun. Oh, we're at 130 of 150, so not too bad. Load up this gear. We don't have any double run. We can do 1 run and then we'll get double run tickets. Yo, Nix Joshi, what's going on? Good morning, my man. Happy Sunday. Hey, thanks so much. Appreciate that. It is Sunday. My wife's at the gym right now. My kids are behind me on the sofas watching TV, and both they're on their phones, right? This is how my kids are living their life, like this. On their phones right now. My wife's going to come home, and then they're going to go over to their aunt's house, hang out there probably most of the day until about like 5 p.m. So I'm going to have all day to make videos and do stuff like that, catch up on anything I need to. And then tomorrow, we're all going to go to the mall. But my son and I are going to watch King Kong X Godzilla. Or Godzilla X King Kong. It just came out a couple days ago, so we're going to check that out tomorrow. And the mall we're going to has the best ice cream in all of Japan. My wife always makes fun of me about going to this mall because I'm always like, oh yeah, let's go there, let's go there. And she knows why I want to go there because it has the best ice cream. It's called like Milk... Man, what's the name of this place? There's only like 4, I think there's only about 4 locations in Japan, and it's called Milky something. But I'm telling you, the ice cream isn't like Baskin Robbins or 31 flavors. It's not that strong, super sweet tasting ice cream, which Americans are pretty used to, right? You're used to all that really sweet stuff. But over here in Japan, things like donuts from a place called Mr. Donuts, which is kind of like our Dunkin' Donuts, they're not that sweet. And sometimes it's okay when they're not that sweet. And sometimes, yeah, you're like, no, I can't do this. This doesn't work, man. This doesn't work when it's not sweet. Oh, we got to do 2 runs to get the clocks. But this ice cream is sweet enough, but it's just not crazy like those other ones. And it is great. So I'm dreaming about it tomorrow. The ice cream, right? Another weekend stream. Yeah, man, midnight. What's happening? It is. Everybody's enjoying their weekend. It is kind of cool to do this. Sometimes on the weekends, you know, my wife is off for half days and all that, and I just kind of relax. But it's good to get in here and do this on the weekends, I think. I was trying to find a picture of that ice cream. Hold on. I'll find it. I know I've got a couple stored because my wife's behind it, so I was taking pictures of my ice cream, and then I was sending it to my family, my dad, my mom. We're on a big group chat that we talk on. So the last time we were there, I took a picture of this awesome ice cream with my awesome wife behind it.
This is my domain.
Oh, man. I gotta find the name. I gotta find the name and see if it's anywhere else in the world. See if maybe it's in anybody's part of the country, you know? Maybe you guys do have it somewhere. Maybe you're lucky enough to have this place. You can enjoy it too. Hey, 2 pieces dropped here. Now that's pretty unheard of. Going through Grave of Curse, we always get a lot of 2 drops. But here, I feel like it doesn't happen that often. Yo, Rizzle, what's going on, man? What are you up to? I haven't seen you talk in chat here before, have I? Are you enjoying the tower defense game? I can't get into that tower defense game. I just, I don't know. If I was going to play tower defense, I'd be playing Watchers of Realms, you know? And I'm still definitely waiting on King Arthur Legends Rise to come out one day and update their beta build. Not even to come out global launch, just update your beta build to all these amazing changes. Like they're completely revamping the game kind of. And I need to see what's going on. I need to see if it's worth playing, and then global launch a couple months after that happens. But we've been waiting for a year now for King Arthur to come out with this updated stuff. And I don't know when it's ever going to happen. But when it does, we'll have another game to play, you know? And I did try to play Halps and Gnarl, but I just don't have the time, honestly, to go into that and keep playing Gnarl. Even though I did find it, you know, remotely fun. It's an idle game, so it would only take about 2 weeks before I got tired of it. But still, it's 2 weeks of fun. Learning new mechanics, learning new heroes, new bosses, all that stuff's always a great time. Did I already pick up my watches? I did. Okay, let's go back in here and do some fast runs. Burn down this stamina, and then we'll jump over to the Vortex boss, and then we'll do whatever else. And launches? Yeah, do you like King Arthur? I just don't know if it's you guys' type of games. I know you play a lot of anime type games, which, you know, for me, I don't mind if it's an anime type game. I'm just looking for more of play style that I really enjoy than anime. But I prefer it to be a fantasy type instead of anime. I do prefer that, for sure. But I'm definitely not against, though, playing the anime type games, as long as they're good. You know which game I really liked out of all the games we've played over there is the Order and Chaos game. I thought that Order and Chaos game was actually really good. I thought it was better than AFK Journey, far better than AFK Journey with all the mechanics they had and all the boss fights I was zoning into. Again, I just didn't have a lot of time, and I think that one is not global launch yet. It's like early access. And I hope they change their name too, because there's too many Order and Chaos. Yeah, I think that game was a lot of fun. It just seemed enjoyable to play. But they need to change that Order and Chaos name because there are too many orders in Chaos, Chaos in Order, Order of the Chaos. There's so many other games that are named something similar to this, and it's really not good. I don't think it's ever good to come out with a game that's named off of something else that's really popular. I really don't think that benefits your game. There's not, the way the YouTube algorithm works, there's very rare occasions when you type in something like God's Raid and it's going to pull up something, or you type in Raid Shadow Legends and it's going to pull up God's Raid. What'll happen more often than not is you'll be looking for maybe God's Raid and it will pull up something like Raid Shadow Legends because it's far more popular. Especially if you do any type of misspelling. It's going to be like, oh, you want this popular game, Raid Shadow Legends? It's been around forever and has a way higher, you know, click-throughs and all this kind of stuff. I would always name my app game something totally different, like just off the wall different. So it can't be confused with something else. And when people type it in, they get just that information, you know? Yeah, Google Play search, and it's hard to find in Google Play. Man, typing in Order and Chaos to try to find the early access of it is very hard to find in there. So I would name my game like E12. Doesn't even go with anything, right? I don't know what the E would stand for or the 12 means, but I would just name it like E12 because there's probably no other E12 out there, or E something like that out there. Maybe not that, but you know what I mean? It would just have to be something completely different than anything I've heard before. Two words that don't even go together, maybe. Just do it. But yeah, I really enjoyed Order and Chaos, and that's something I would consider covering on my second channel once it global launches, but I should really play it now during beta to learn it more. And maybe I'll do that. If I slow down with God's Raid on my second channel, then maybe I'll go over to Order of Chaos, or especially King Arthur if that's coming out. But still, I don't know anything about King Arthur and when that's going to happen. I see you guys have pre-registered for Sword Convaleria. Yeah, I probably won't play that. It looks like Final Fantasy Tactics, but a little bit weaker graphics. Seven Knights Rebirth. I haven't even checked that out. Oh, was it Dungeon in Kingdom? Maybe it wasn't Order of Chaos. Maybe it was Dungeon in Kingdom. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'm lying about which game I thought was awesome. I haven't played Order and Chaos. I couldn't find Order and Chaos. Could I not? Yeah, Order and Chaos plays like this game does, doesn't it? It was Dungeon in Kingdom was the one that I really enjoyed. Because it played a lot like AFK Journey. And I really had a good time playing it. It doesn't even have amazing graphics. It's got decent graphics that look pretty well. But it was Dungeon in Kingdom, and that's the hard one to find. Rifter, have you tried that out? Dungeon and Kingdom, early access. Yeah, that one has been tons of fun. But Order and Chaos, now when I'm looking through it right now, does play like Dragonheir Silent Gods, and it does look actually good. Is there any way we can play that somewhere? It says early access. But when I type in Order and Chaos Guardians, I can't find it anywhere.
This is my domain.
I had this problem when you guys first mentioned this. I didn't pursue it because I was pretty busy. What you guys find in these games? Ash, what's happening? Thank you for your content. Glad to catch me live. Hey, welcome. Insomnia has its benefits. I don't know. I hope you can sleep. I never want to miss out on sleep, man. I love having my sleep. But welcome. I'm looking up something on my tablet real quick. There's Order and Chaos because I've typed it in before. It's spelled correctly, yes. Now when I look at Order and Chaos here, I find Guild of Heroes, Dragonheir Silent Gods, Raid Shadow Legends, the sponsored ones. What is Guild of Heroes? And then I get Warhammer, Chaos and Conquest, Chaos, Immortal Error, Immortal Chaos, Diablo Immortal. Yeah, I don't get that game. I mean, I really don't know where that game is on the Play Store. And I don't know if there's an APK out there. Maybe if we go to Pure APK, we can see an APK and I can install it on my tablet, or I can play it on... I just don't know how you guys found this, because Halp was playing it. He's got pictures of him summoning this orc that looks like a badass. I mean, the graphics look cool in this one. Yeah, how do I play this? But looking at it, it actually looks really good. It looks like a pretty good contender. I'll be interested to try that out. I just messaged Halp on that same thread, and I'm gonna ask him find out how we can play it, see what it's like. Rifter, that one game I explained is really good. You're looking for it right now? Okay, appreciate that. How you doing, Ash, with Dragonheir Silent Gods? What season are you on? Are you with us on season 3? Did you just start playing a little while ago? 2 days from now, we're going to do some major summons with the purple dice. Today, I guess I'm just going to do some summons for Zephy. I was so gung-ho for Zephy, but now that I have Sonarl, I still want Zephy, right? Because I can still make an unkillable team with Zephy. I don't know. It's just good to have. I'm just going to pick up Zephy. I'm already committed. I've talked about summoning Zephy so many times. I might as well go ahead and do it today. You think I should? You think I should wait? I mean, honestly, with Sonarl along with Ardrith, I have an unkillable team. Pretty much an unkillable team with 3 DPS then, especially for the first month. When it's much harder, you don't have a lot of gear, all of that. The first month is kind of when you use Zephy and Ogok the most. And then once you have gear, you don't have to rely on unkillable so much. You can make it to those higher rounds. To those 150 damage stacks that the Vortex boss has. You clickbaited me with a title? Yeah, have to summon now. I know, right? I'm committed now. I think so. The only thing that I'm really kind of sad about with that banner is I want to get Zephy, yes, but I don't really want to pick up any of the other heroes. Sonarl's in there, but I've already got him, and I could inspire Sonarl. I could. 5 affinity options. Yeah, it will give me more options. That's the thing, right? At least then I'll have more options for affinity. And then when lightning and poison come back together and they're working together, then when I use them, it's even better, right? Yeah, inspiring Sonarl. I think he gets increased attack or he gets health back for something when he kills something. He's got to have some decent ones. Later on, he gets that 30% additional attack, which would be great. Because everything's based off of his attack. Plus, every inspiration gives us 8% attack, 8% defense, and HP. Right? Even more OP. But I feel like inspiring... You know, one inspiration isn't going to do much. The coolest thing about that is, if we did get Sonarl and we inspired him, we could always get that back. If we wanted to get some cool artifact, we could always kick it back immediately and go get an artifact. Increase healing and shields. I know, it's crazy, right? I know, that's why we got to inspire him. We got to get some more copies. You're new to the game, you love my videos? Hey, thanks so much, man. Appreciate that. Vega in the house. Well, welcome all the new people. Appreciate everybody joining me on the weekend. He is one of, I do believe he's one of the strongest support in the game, especially for fire. And if you put the staff on him, he becomes even stronger. He's pretty crazy. I do enjoy him. Having that decreased attack up 24/7 is pretty broken. Then along with the staff makes him even more broken. There's other ones out there, Mithrasy, Falosia, which are equally broken. They have their own artifacts like Falosia with the vest. You've got Mithrasy just on her own is crazy support. Is there any other that are just like absolutely insane? I do put Sonarl up there with them, although Mithrasy is the only one that can keep people alive and revive them. Like revive your whole entire team back at 75% HP along with 75% ultimate gauge. So she's pretty nutty. But I believe she's an exclusive. I think JR told us that she is an actual exclusive hero. I didn't realize until a couple weeks ago that there were other exclusive heroes. No, I guess you wouldn't call them... I guess you would call them exclusives. There are other heroes that have extremely low drop rates and they're considered an exclusive hero, but they don't have their own artifact. That's pretty wild. I did not know that. I thought only the hard ones to obtain were the ones that had their special artifacts. But Elsabri, Hivatar, obviously she's got her own artifact. Mithrasy and Grishnar and people like that are exclusive, very hard to obtain legendaries, but they don't have their own special artifact. You missed my videos on Raid, Vega? It would be cool to go back and play Raid, but there's just too much that's happened for me to go back and play it. And a lot of times when I go back and play a game that I played for so long and that I've been away from, it just doesn't pull me back in. Because I start to play it, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember this, I remember that. It's just kind of, you know, going back to old news. It's not as fun as playing something brand new and learning a whole bunch of new boss mechanics. Although I will say they've added a lot of bosses since I've played. They've added those red stars since I've played. There's a lot to keep me occupied, you know? It literally says, I know that. I mean, I can call exclusive the characters that literally have their own artifact. Yeah, but exclusive heroes, like the main, I guess you could say exclusive heroes. Like, what do you call the other ones then? Just low drop rate? So you're telling me there are low drop rate heroes across the board, and then there are heroes with their own special artifacts. You're trying to make two different categories. I'm just saying one category for all low drop rate. But I guess you could say that the people who have their own artifact are called exclusive, and the people that have low drop rate, the same low drop rate that those heroes have, are just low drop rate. Yeah, you could say that. But I just kind of call them all exclusive heroes, you know? Raid's not worth it anymore. Yeah, I don't have any desire to go back. I really don't. I thought my girl was dead. She was being eaten. I haven't played in so long. And again, if I went back and played, I can tell you that I would lose interest in about a week's time. It really wouldn't take long. Yeah, the irresistible attack penetration is crazy. Shihiba, you're right, man. I love it. That's what's crazy about it, because you get such good healing. Plus he gets that invincibility to somebody on his ultimate. And then you get this crazy heal and shields if you have the Gatekeeper's staff. And then the whole time, whatever you're fighting is doing 50% less attack, which is gigantic. Just gigantic, you know? Dispel one buff. Okay, this is not bad, but it's flat defense. Oh, here's another one. Maybe flat attack? God. Oh, we got one more? Wow. HP percentage. Okay, I guess that's something. HP percentage I can take. Resistance. Man. Resistance on the wearer is immune to stuns. So why do I need resistance if I'm immune to stun? Maybe I want to resist other debuffs and then just completely be immune to stuns. I don't think I'm going to use that chest piece. That's a bad main stat, I feel like, for that gear. Like a really bad one. I got terrible main stats here. Is there a batch sell option just for like all epics? Like right now I can just click and all epics go away. I have to come in here and select every epic, but then I could just go to my character sheet and click a button that says epic and they're all gone. I'll do that. I'll do that. Raid your side game right now and you're slowly playing this more than Raid and you might drop it. Hey man, that's good. It's good to hear. Come to Dragonheir and stay with Dragonheir. Nothing wrong with that. We'll see what this mid-anniversary event's all about, and we'll see how much fun we're going to have in 2 days when we summon on those purple dice. We're going to do that in stream in 2 days from now, summoning those purple dice, and I hope a lot of us get some legendaries. 20% chance damage dealt on attack, on defense percentage. Terrible luck right here. Absolutely the worst luck. Really strong for a shadow team? Which one? The 35% additional damage with the attack gauge increase. Right. Because they use shadow energy for their ultimate. Yeah, put that all on your shadow guys and there's no downside to it. All there is 35% additional damage always for those gloves. It's pretty cool for shadow. I kind of wish I had more shadow to really test it out. I mean, I guess I've got a decent... Well, there's only 2 other legendaries besides the exclusive, and I have Espalta, which is the one I really like, so I've got a decent shadow team. I could use Espalta with Taldi, and then any other, like that rare. That rare does a lot of damage. So I can make a shadow team for something. I've got enough. Okay, now if we go to our gear, we can just sell all that epic stuff, right?
Especially during the chaotic war times.
I think if I go to my backpack, I could probably sell all epic from there without having to switch over to the different gear pieces like the chest and all this. Give me that money, honey. I need it. Always running out of gold. Chest pieces, not on this part. I'm keeping my epic chest pieces on this type of gear, but on the epic chest piece percentage for the other one, I haven't done it yet. I mean, there's nothing wrong with getting attack percentage on something like these or defense or whatever else, but I'm sure I'll farm some more. Yeah, I'm lazy, man. I see that we get one conversion and like, look at this. I was looking at this the other day. Like, they're so rare, it's silly. It's completely silly how rare it is and how late in the game we get these. We should have already gotten these so we could look at all the epic gear we have and then transition some of those into legendaries. But look at this on pillar, right? No, I guess we get this from 3 different pillars, so it's not actually bad, right? We get one coming up for all the offensive gear, and then we get one for the support. But we do have 3 pillars, so that's 6 pieces of gear. I guess that's not too bad. And tomorrow we'll have this one unlocked. So I'll get prepared for that. I got to look at the epic gear. Oh, no, we get the different ones here. Okay, so I guess the support gear too. And then these are the runes, right? I don't ever remember taking an epic rune to a legendary. I'm sure we must have gotten this last season, but I don't remember using it. I forgot all about it. But we can take an epic rune into a legendary rune, which isn't that bad. But we need this far earlier than this many days. I guess, I don't know. That's like mid-season. I guess it's okay to get those at mid-season, like right at the middle of the season. If people can make it that high. It's not too bad. Yo, Sebastian. Yeah, man, I'm still here every day. Well, it's been every day now for a while. Actually, I've been streaming, I think, for like a week straight. How you been, Sebastian? Are you covering Dragonheir still on your YouTube channel? Okay, we leveled those up. We did that. You guys ready to do some summons? Let's see what we get. Why not? We've got 76. I kind of want to do this with 100 summons. I want 3 legendaries. That'll give us a chance to increase this from 1, because in the beginning, it's just a 1 out of 9 chance. We get no additional increase. Then we get a 2 out of 9, 4 out of 9. And I've gone to 20 times chance to get a legendary out of here before. One time we were going after Tamar, I think it was, something, and we just kept summoning it and we did not get the hero we wanted. It took forever. I'm hoping that's not the case. That's it. We're going for Zephy. Good luck, everybody. If you don't have Sonarl, I've already got him. Go for Sonarl if you're going to summon on these banners. Obviously, it's not a free-to-play or low spender kind of thing to do. If you're a low spender or free-to-play, wait till the end of this season. For 6 gold dice, you can pick up Garius, Furbath, Varesh, Adolphus. There are so many awesome top-tier epics that function like legendaries that you can pick up for 6 gold dice at the last month of this season. It is awesome. Okay, you guys ready? What game is that? Inarl? Let's see if we have to do 35 for a legendary. I'm really hoping we can get an early legendary. Oh crap. I wanted to do something as well. I wanted to see how much Essence of Creation we're getting total. 600? So what is that? 780 or so? I didn't really want to count my Essence of Creation every time I summoned. What I wanted to do was come in here and look at how much I currently have. Okay. So how much did we just get? So 3,000. Let's say we started out at 3,000 and we just now picked up 726. Okay, so whatever we have, we'll just deduct 3,000 and that's how much I got. Because I feel like I really don't have a lot of this. I don't think anybody has a lot to level up their artifacts. If you have a lot of legendary artifacts, that makes a difference too, because it takes so much. Yeah, I'm not into idle games like that. Man, look at all those epics. This is 900 from the epics alone. Let's go. That's pretty cool if I needed those epics, but I don't need any. Damn, no legendary again. We're gonna go 35-35. Come on, early. Is this early? Not yet. That's killing me, man. It's killing me. At least we have a pity. Just think if we didn't have a pity system. That's it. We're going full 35. No luck here. Okay, we could get luck though and give us Zephy right away, please. Snarl or Zephy? Oh, it's not showing us. Come on, Snarl or Zephy. Please, Sifris, that's cool. Hey, all right. I don't have him. This guy we can get from the Horn. We can get from Purple Dice, which I'll probably get from Purple Dice soon in 2 days when we have that event. But I don't think I'm going to ever play this guy. This guy, along with Toll War, out of the, 6 heroes we can get, I don't think are the greatest. I don't need this guy for a Frost team. Although I do think it's kind of cool because he does the micro explosions, right? Targets under Frost will now explode at their current position, but only upon death. If they kind of pulsed and exploded with damage and did damage to people next to them, that would be cool. Here he's just doing a normal attack. Like this is basically a normal 3x3 that any hero does, even epics, with the same kind of modifier. He's just got a chance, a high chance, 100% to put up Frost if you have the accuracy needed. Here, increasing my Frost guy's attack by 30%. And remember, this guy's melee, so he's up in the mix. For 10 seconds, only does damage to enemies within range, not even enemies to the whole entire board. How sad is that compared to the legendaries we have today? And he just applies Frost. Yeah, I really don't like this guy. Unless his base stats are absolutely off the charts. I'm happy I got him. I am definitely happy that I got him. Because it's something I don't have. Either we would have gotten him or we would have gotten a chance to get another artifact. And it's cool for me to pick up heroes. I like picking them up. Maybe one day they'll have some kind of balance. You like Rava better than him? I do too, man. Rava's always going to apply Frost and keep applying it over and over. Even if we use that Frost, she has more chances to apply it right after we use it. And she's great for damage. She's ranged, Rava, and does good, like amazing damage. And this guy's running up in the mix. I'm sure he's got to be decent. I don't know. He's not going to have the range that Rava has because he only does damage around him. He doesn't jump into the action, right? With Higio, which is a rally epic, if there's a group of 6 heroes, he'll jump in the middle, make sure he hits all 6. A lot of heroes that are melee only attack immediately around them, so they'll only catch like 3 of those 6. Where Rava doesn't have that issue. She's ranged. She's going to get all 6 of those if she can fit it into her ultimate. And she'll hit 3 random targets on her battle skill. Did we get a legendary? No. Yeah, with Witch's Remains to apply Witches, right? She's great too. Yeah, I'm not big on that legendary or Toll War. So people who pull either him or Toll War from the Horn or Purple Dice in 2 days from now, I don't know if you should really invest in them. I don't think you should. There we go. Early. We can get one more, right? We've got 35. Come on, Zephy. Come on. Zephy or Snarl or something I don't have. I think there's only 2 other ones that I do not have out of all of these. There is Snarl. Yeah. There's our man. Let's go. I'm sorry if you don't have him. I'm sorry, but you might be able to pick him up sometime just from your normal dice. You still got a chance, you know, whenever you summon for the Dungeons and Dragons collaboration or anything else. What do we get for the first inspiration for him? We're 10 shy. We're 10 shy of the pity. Or 9 shy, actually. That was cool. That's cool. You just beat Flame Domain 5 for the first time. Hey, man, congrats. Off of my video guide. Are you on Season 1? Season 1's a lot of fun. Not because of the story. I could care less about the story. I think Season 1 is only fun because you're just starting out. It wouldn't matter if I zoned into Season 4 starting out it just makes it fun because you don't have any heroes. You're just starting the journey. You're building everything up. That's what makes it so fun. Can I get an early one, please? Man, we're wasting so many dice. Come on. We're probably still not going to get Zephy, but give us an early... I don't have enough coin to get 9 more, I don't believe. No, I do. Yeah, I do. Let's go. Okay, this is a 4 times chance out of 9 to get Zephy. Do you think we'll get it? Oh, we've got 5 more to summons. What do you guys think? You think we got a chance? What is a 4 out of 9 chance? Like the multiplied chance. What does that mean, actually? Like, does that mean we've got a 20% chance to get Zephy now? Come on, please. Please, it's the whole reason why we're doing this.
Survive in a frigid intruders. I was once a knight.
Yeah, let's go, Zephy, finally. Woo, I'm so happy. I was like, come on. Look, I wouldn't be that mad. It's happened to me before when I've done this, but you want that hero, right? You're going after that hero. It's 1 out of 9 chance. We've already pulled 2 other ones. One I'm not happy about. The other Snarl's awesome. So I pulled Snarl and Zephy off of this banner. Woo, that's pretty good luck. That is pretty good luck. So now I've got an unkillable team for lightning and poison whenever I want to make it. And hey, I've got an awesome lightning support, like one of the best lightning support. The only other ones we have are Nathaniel, which is great. And then we have, what else do we have in lightning that is some type of healing or shielding? What do we have? All right, Zephy, let's go. Zephy and Snarl. So happy.
Only insects grow out of stagnant
Because it's hard. Like some things like Frost, you either have Falosia or now Finya, and if you don't have those support for Frost, there's really no other good options. Just like I would want Tauren for Necrosis. There's our boy Nathaniel, which is great. No doubt he's awesome, but I think that's all we have, right? We've got this girl who's not very good at all for some shields. And minor healing, we've got her to remove debuffs, and it was awesome all throughout Season 1. I used her a little in Season 2 for some free-to-play comps. She's still good. Board wide, removal of a debuff. The regen is okay. She's not like a dedicated healer, though, to keep your whole team alive. But Zephy makes it so we don't take damage, which is nuts. Invincibility, immune to damage. For 8 seconds, right? Creates magic nexus for 8 seconds. Increase defense. Only if you're HP. Okay, so we get increased defense, and if your HP drops below 30%, you get invincibility to where you're not taking any damage. So you just basically can't die, which is awesome. And then here we get healing based off of attack and enlightenment. Do we get healing? Does Zephy not do healing? Yeah, grants attack, 2000 enlightenment shield to allies with the lowest current HP. A buff is dispelled, transferred, or expires. And there's no cooldown on this. Just a shield, huh? Dispel 1 buff from the enemy. Okay, we're dispelling buffs with the totem. Magic nexus to increase defense and invincibility. We'll see how Zephy works out. I wonder how Zephy works kind of by itself. I don't know if this is, I was going to say herself. I don't know if this is a male or female rat. But yeah. Ogok? Yeah, Ogok's awesome. I got Ogok. Now we've got it. Who's better to go for first, Ogok or Zephy? Yeah, if Zephy's not healing that much, I would say Ogok. Because Ogok is... I've had Ogok for quite a while, and Ogok's pretty sweet. Great healing and keeping your team alive along with decreased attack. And removal of a debuff, but only removal of a debuff when he does a heal, like when a heal goes off. So you have to time it right if you want to remove decreased defense on the Vortex boss, which is easy there in other areas. But I do like Ogok. Okay, Zephy and Snarl. What do we get for Snarl?
gazing at the morning sun on this.
What's his first inspiration? Okay, 8%, 8%, 8%. When taking damage equal to 20% of the hero's max HP, has a 50% chance to dispel one debuff. Only takes effect one. Okay, that's not actually that cool. When healing an ally with less than 50% HP, grants one stack of recovery over time for 8 seconds. That's pretty sweet, but it only says once per period. If he's healing everybody on his ultimate, will everyone get a recovery over time or only one person? This is actually a really cool ability. I like that. And crit rate, critical damage, you know, I would rather have the attack on him. Definitely more damage out of him, which he does do good damage. The attack would be cool too. I don't think I need to use this inspiration here. But we'll do it. We'll do it for now. You can always reset inspirations and get this back and then go get an artifact. But once you have an artifact, you can't reset that artifact to get the inspiration back. Zephy's a she? Oh, it probably is in her bio.
With our clan.
Cool summons, man. That was nice. Man, I'm so happy Zephy came at the end. It's not guaranteed, right? It's never guaranteed, but I'm very happy. The standard 10 seconds for the increased defense. Yeah, Nix, thanks so much. It was a pretty awesome summons coming in at that last second save, you know? Last second save was pretty sweet. It should be 40%. You by then, oh, because it's 9, right? So if it's a 4 times chance out of 9, if it was 4 times chance out of 10, we'd have a 40% chance to get Midnight. I believe you're correct, man, and we got lucky. I don't know how we did Tamar that one time to where we went to the 20 times chance. It was Tamar or somebody like that we were going after. I think we were going after someone, maybe it was Zephy last time or a Filto, and we still did not get, we ran out of dice. We didn't get the one we were going for. We kept getting some other weird ones. That was actually a pretty cool summons. We picked up a legendary I did not have, although I'm not going to use him, probably. I'll test him out.
This makes perfect.
Now that I have him, I will definitely test him out with some Frost teams. Usha. Who else is going to do a lot of damage off of Frost? Now that I think about it, do we even have some major Frost damage dealers? Frost in general, when we were first playing Season 1, was pretty nice because that's all we had, right? We were playing Frost. It was decent. We were using Vedemir, and Rava is awesome with Vedemir because Vedemir will bounce from target to target, remove Frost, and do a micro explosion. But Rava can actually keep applying Frost, so if that keeps bouncing, he can get a lot of additional micro explosions. All I've ever played with normally is Vedemir and Rava and Usha, which I think those are, you know, Dorkarez sometimes, but Dorkarez doesn't really ramp up. He can apply Frost on people who don't have it with his basic attack. He'll go to somebody else once he applies Frost on maybe like the tank there. But I never really used Dorkarez as a main big DPSer. And then we tried out rares like, what's his name? We tried rares like Zethos to try to make him good, and we couldn't really get great damage out of him. So that's it. So now maybe I go with this guy, Vedemir and Rava, and see if it really increases our damage. He's got a low cooldown on this. So it goes down to 16 seconds. Okay, that's pretty interesting. 10 seconds for normal here. And then if something dies, we get another explosion. Maybe in-game boss? The in-game boss that we always fight usually has 3 targets or more. Like last Mechatork, we had 6 targets to fight. Rowena's not bad because she ignores a bit of defense. But can Rowena do more damage than the Usha if you have Frost up? If you have Rava applying Frost all the time, there's no way because she does not get both of these. We figured that out a long time ago in Season 1. We tested her to see if she would get 840 plus 600. And she gets either or, not both. And she does ignore a little bit of defense, right? 20% of the target's defense. And then here, it's single target for 365. With Usha, we get that attack increase, like a major attack speed increase. Plus, whenever if Frost is up, she has a chance to get that additional attack passively. And then she does, what was it, 1,600 additional damage?
Capital till the end.
2 hits at 800 each, so 1,600 if Frost is up on each of those hits. Then we get the attack speed increase. Then our passive here has a chance to do double damage. I still think Usha outperforms her.
Fate is written.
If we're just going up against a boss, right?
Flight.
Same team, and she was comparable to Usha? Comparable, probably. Maybe if they have high defense, sure. But I don't know. Usha's just a beast. Plus, she survived so well with that shield. She's a mad lad lady. She's got awesome. Oster? Yeah, if I had Oster, you're right. I would go with Oster. Him, Oster, and whoever else. Or if I had Licinia, Licinia would be great. Yeah, forget about all the legendaries. I'm not blessed with a lot of ice legendaries. I got these two from a banner. I got Theodomir from a banner. We got Drist from the event. And this is the actually first ice legendary I've gotten outside of a special banner that I've done 300 summons on. Season 2, Season 3 banner, and then the event. My first one. Can I trade this guy in for Licinia? Or Oster? That'd be cool. Still pretty cool. Nice. All right, what are we going to do now? Now that I've got some cool new legendaries, what are we going to do now? We got the test server. We can always try some things on. I do need to get some of these commissions done. We can run over here and I'll do my Vortex team really quick. Just chill and talk to you guys while this is going on. Rank 144. 22,000. Okay. How all those Rook teams doing? Anybody else in season 3 on a different server? How's your top 100? Dominating, right? They're not just like it's not like Rook teams are doing 100,000 and everybody else is doing 70,000. Rook teams are just completely dominating the leaderboards, right? All Rooks, yeah. Now there is one team that has 5 inspired, completely inspired, a full what Arslan's running a full inspired what's her name? The Wild Girl, the exclusive Wild Girl, full inspired Flora with her exclusive artifact with a full inspired team, and he's only getting 200 million. And then maybe he's top 20. And then the Rooks, let's say it's all Rooks, like 100 through, you know, whatever is all Rooks. And then if there are anything sprinkled in there, it's obviously something, but some team with an exclusive that's doing really well. You did? Somebody's got an i5 Rook? How much did they spend on the banner to get that? They must have gotten lucky and maybe like pulled 3 Rooks and then picked up 2 after spending, you know, $10,000 or $20,000, $50,000. Who knows? I was seeing on our server 1 inspired Rook the whole entire time was the top. Just 1 inspired Rook. Beating out teams that have full inspiration with something like a Flora or a full Dauntless team with full inspirations. Everybody full inspirations with Neschinka and Avelius. That's a bit too much. It's fine that they beat them. We're talking about the disparity of damage that they're beating them by. It really is not a problem that Rook beats all these teams. It's a problem if you have a 0 inspired Rook though and it's beating a full inspired team. I think that is an issue, right? I think that's a bit of an issue. But if Rook, in general, is beating all other teams with equal inspiration, that's fine. Just not beating them by 100 million or 200 million. Beating them by, you know, 10 million or something like that. Yeah, it is easy mode activated. If you got lucky enough to get a Rook, you're set. It's easy mode activated. It's not like you're some super genius pulling out some way to get some extra damage or something like that. You just got a Rook. Congrats, you know? You're going to do well. And he just does crazy on every Chief Challenge. It doesn't matter what it is. And he's going to do crazy on in-game boss. I keep saying this every stream. If you have a server that has tons of Rooks and we get to the in-game boss and the in-game boss drops from HP that we do damage, right? All the damage that our server does to that boss determines when it gets to 50% HP and when it goes away. So normally we fight those in-game bosses for 8 days or 6 days. If you're on a really active server, it could be like 6 days. If we have enough Rooks attacking that in-game boss, that boss is going to go away quick. 4 days, 5 days, it's going to be at 50% HP so quick, and then it's just going to be gone. Which is another reason why you should have that in-game boss for a set amount of time and nothing to do with damage. The in-game boss is there for 6 days, 3 days he's easy, 3 days he gets harder, or 8 days, 4 days he's easy, 4 days after that he gets a little bit harder. Having it disappear off of damage done from your server just doesn't make any sense no matter what. It just makes no sense to me. Is the nerfed version of Rook. I know it is crazy, right? That the current version of Rook is the nerfed version, and nerfed pretty hard. He took like a 70% damage cut or 50% damage cut, something like that. Like a 50% damage cut is legit. I think it's a little bit more than that. But yes, this version is the nerfed version. Maybe does 10% damage overall. Yeah, like I said, something like that makes sense. Like, it's no problem that he's doing the most damage. That is not the issue. The issue is, again, the difference in damage. It's too much. 22 million on the Chief Challenges. You're not supposed to, honestly. No, you're asking that, Ash. Are you supposed to, as a free-to-play player, hit 22 million on Chief Challenges on day 34? Most players, even spenders, will not hit 22 million on Chief Challenges on Season 1 or Season 2 Chief Challenges. That's not going to happen. But you'll take that same team that you got 11 million on that Chief Challenge, you'll go into Otherworld, you'll get those buffs, and with that same exact team that you can only get 11 million, you will then get 22 million on that boss. But not until Season 3 did we get Chief Challenges that were easy to get 22 million. It's never been like that. We've got 3, 4, really 4 or 5 bosses that in Season 3 are very easy to get 22 million. If you're a spender, if you have a lot of options. But that never happened. Normally, and I don't think it's supposed to happen. It's just these bosses aren't working properly. What's supposed to happen is you get 11 million, right? Free to play, low spenders, everybody, even with my account with a lot of options. On Season 1 and 2, it was very, very hard to get 22 million. Normally 11 million, 18 million, and then you go into Otherworld and you blow it away for 22, well over 22 million. So this is the first season where they've had these bosses that are that easy. So yeah, don't expect 22 million. Especially on Season 1 and 2, that's not going to happen. Season 1 you had trouble hitting 3 million. Yeah, if you're free to play, Season 1, since you don't have that big of a roster and you haven't had a lot of time to build up, for sure. Instead of putting out a new exclusive that doubles damage for the previous #1 in Vortex, they could have uplifted some of the worst teams' characters so people are happy about characters they got no matter what. They could do that anyways, right? They could come out with Rook that does 10% more damage than everybody else instead of how he is right now. And then they could have also balance some of those older heroes so those teams would perform well instead of underperforming. That way, and you know, the reason why all these companies, they do balancing is so that people want to play their game. It's not like balancing is something they're required to do or have to do, but it's something that keeps players playing. Not only does it make it so that even if I'm doing really well with this team here, they balance some other team and I feel then motivated to go play that other team. I won't stop playing this team, but I'll then level up that other team and it'll be fun for me. I've got more options. You always want more options in all these games and you want more content to where you need those different options. So then let's say that they brought up something like just normal wild team. Now my normal wild team does well, and whenever it says fire damage is increased by 30% on this Vortex boss, I might actually be able to bring that team in then and do better than this team and have fun for that week playing a new wild team. And of course, we'll do a lot of testing. That means content creators then will be putting out a lot of videos on YouTube about, oh, look at this new buffed hero. Here's what kind of damage it's doing. Here's how it's functioning in all these different dungeons in the Vortex. It gives us as content creators more content to have fun with. And people like yourselves who do have a large roster, it gives you more fun, even if you don't watch YouTube videos, to go out and try out new things. It only makes sense. I mean, that's why companies do this. They do balancing, usually in between them bringing out some, you know, whole line of new heroes just to keep people, the hype up, right? Keep the hype there, keep people engaged. So this would happen, like balancing for this game to be smart would happen at mid-season. Every season, mid-season, you get some kind of balancing because at the brand new part of the season, you get a whole lot of new heroes. New heroes introduced, everybody's having fun, the hype's there. Then mid-season, like right now would be the perfect time. You balance, you do a lot of major balancing, and then everybody gets back into the game that was getting tired or bored, and they're like, oh man, I got that hero. Let me go try that out. I've got that damage type. Let me go see what this new stuff's about. But we don't see that yet. I'm hoping soon. I'm hoping maybe in Season 4 with the new company that purchased Dragonheir Silent Gods that they'll start to do all that cool stuff. Characters and summons. I think their summons are pretty good. I'm not mad about the 35 guaranteed legendary. And I do enjoy the purple dice increase. It's 1 out of 500. I feel like we get at least 1,000 purple dice a season. So that's pretty good. That could be 2 legendaries every single season just from purple dice alone. And some people are going to get extremely lucky. Some people are going to get extremely unlucky. We'll see how that works. Hard to beat with Corrosion enemy? No, I don't feel like Corrosion is actually very hard to beat when it comes to the content inside the game. Like us going up against Corrosion for pillars or for Fae. I don't think Corrosion gets enough time. Unless you're fighting a Corrosion team for 10 minutes and you're just going in there, say Fae Meander, and you're using a really slow stall team that you just put on 10 times speed and you fight for the full 10 minutes, then you'll probably have an issue with Corrosion. But usually going up against Corrosion in the PvE content, they don't have enough time to build up enough stacks for it to matter. Pillar 46 is getting hard. We can go test it out. I'm on the highest pillar we can do right now. Let's go see what it's like. Oh, somebody's about to die. We're at 150 stacks. We're doing good with damage though. If we can survive this whack right here, if we can survive this, nobody die. Oh, we lost someone. Diantha's down. That's fine. I just wanted one more rotation of damage there. 64 million's great. We were at 59 million yesterday, so I'll take it. Decrease attacks up. Okay, good. Will decrease attack be up when he hits here? See, that's an issue. Look at this. Decrease attack was not up from Snarl at that point whenever he does this 2 slap. So I'm wondering what I need to do to Snarl to make sure that he has more of 100% uptime. Yeah, well, it'd either be more skill haste or less to coincide with the skills that the boss is doing, right? But normally he doesn't need that because if we look... Oh yeah, we're going to save that for sure. If we look at his abilities... Oh, we had the new inspired Snarl right now. If we look at his abilities, we've got 3 hits. Each of these 3 hits has a chance to apply decreased attack. Right? Whenever we... Oh, it's a 75% chance to decrease attack too. Okay, so that's why. It's a 75% chance. We don't always get lucky enough to apply it. But out of 3 hits, we should get lucky enough. But out of this one, this is only... It's a 75% chance. You can't always. Yeah, well, I mean, believe me, we got skill haste, my man. We got 87 on him. I don't know how much more we need, but we've got 87 skill haste, which is pretty damn high. We could go for some skill haste substats here if we're looking for attack. Try to get him a little bit more, so maybe he's on par with that. We pick up 6 more right here. Let's go. We do drop 248 attack, but we'll try this 6 more. See if it maybe gets in line. I mean, we didn't have issues, right? We got up to 170 stacks, which is fine, right? 170 stacks is good. But he can fail. Very low chance to fail. He can fail at that point, and if that happens, the boss is doing so much damage that we're going to get waxed. And we wouldn't last much longer. Maybe one more round to 180 stacks if we were at 160 or 170. Once we get to 180, though, it's pretty much a done deal. If we don't have shields on, if we don't have decreased attack, even with decreased attack and no shields on, if he does any of his abilities, we're going to die. But 64 is solid. 64 yesterday would get us... I mean, it's solid for what I've got. Look, you can only do as much damage as your team will allow. So it's all based upon what exclusive you have, and then if you don't have exclusives, what team you have. But 64 for me is pretty damn good. I'd be at 120... Yeah, like 120 something. Maybe 125. If I was the lowest out of 64. I'm not going to complain. That's fine. I don't have Sonarl, so, and I don't have any other exclusive. The only other exclusive I have is Liliwannis, and nobody's rolling around with Liliwannis on this boss. Although now that I have an unkillable team, would Liliwannis and 2 summoners, we have 150 stacks to try out a summons team. Should I try a summons team when this changes? Like if we get a good weekly one that says... Is there a good weekly one? Is there a good weekly Vortex increase that says the boss takes additional damage from summons? I bet there isn't. There'll be one that says that it takes additional damage from necrosis. But then that would just be an awesome one for the shadow people. I bet there's not one that has anything to do with summons. Which would be really sad. Oh, can't we see some of them? We can see the upcoming ones. Where do we see that? Here we go. Okay, so next week is fire damage. 30% additional fire damage. The ally with the highest accuracy on the team. For every 1 accuracy, they have up to 20%. I don't have to worry about that because I pretty much have unkillable until... And I'm not running a fire team. Although I can try a fire team with Sonarl. I can bring in my wild team to see how well they'll do. No support for them? We don't need support. You just Zephy Ogok, you go to 150 stacks because it's unkillable, so then I could just put in all my summons people and just see what kind of damage they do. I'm not saying they're going to do a great amount of damage, but at least then we can see what kind of damage I could get and go to 150 damage stacks. It's not rounds, but you know. Who are you guys talking about? Oh, he's talking about Torn. He's talking about something different. Wild team with Snarl? Yeah, no doubt. They're going to do well, a wild team with Snarl. If I played this team and we just put in our wild DPSers, we'd be okay. I could actually take out Acelia if I wanted to, just so we could get to 150 stacks. Well, I don't know. I take that back. The problem is, once we get higher up to like 100 stacks, he will protect the tank from taking damage, sure, with the invincibility. But at that point, it's not the tank I'm worried about. Once the boss gets up to 100 stacks with just these 2, with decreased defense on my fragile DPS, they're going to get waxed. If he doesn't have a shield up to protect them, which he will on 1 ability, I could do it to where he does it on 2 abilities, but that 3rd ability, well, it could drop off by then. I could have a shield up for the 3rd and the final ultimate. And then, I guess, decreased... He'd eat through that shield, though, so quick. These guys would drop pretty quick. So it's nice to have her in here to remove it. And to heal us back up to full. But what 2 wild DPS would I bring in? I guess Erich and Totalnan would be the only 2. There you go, Midnight. Yeah. Those are the only 2 I have as well to really do any kind of damage. We'll see. With a 30% additional damage, maybe they can match what she can do. Because she is an exclusive. We'll see. We'll see about that. Plus, Total Nane has a really good advantage because she's epic and we could put roots on her. Which roots are pretty crazy. The artifact. Because they were matched. Yeah, they were matched, Blood Sample. And I just got Zephy. I don't know if you weren't here for my summons, but I just summoned Zephy, so now I have Zephy along with Ogok. Next season, the first 3 weeks, we'll try out Zephy and Ogok Unkillable, and we'll try out Sonarl with whatever they go with to see what's going to work out better. See how far I can go with both those teams the first like 3 weeks, first month, before we have good gear where Unkillable really makes a difference. Yeah, I got an additional copy of Sonarl. I got Zephy, and then we got this other ice dude, which I'll probably never use. Maybe on the in-game boss, I'll use him with a Frost team. But he's the Frost guy. What's his name? Hosh? How do you even say his name? Hoshtar or something weird?
I only bury bodies.
Why do you tremble before me? Oh, because of the cold.
Hochadir? Hochadir? Is that his name? You got Chad in there. Hochadir. I think is how you say it. Let me know if that's right. Sure. That ice guy, Hochadir guy. We've got some PvP to do. We already knocked out a lot. We can do a couple more battles. Did I use bread a minute ago? Oh, I did use bread. I forgot about buying my... Dang. It's all right. We got plenty of saved up. I just want a little saved up bread in case I need to level up some different heroes. That's it. I'm pretty sure I got enough experience right now. I just need to be able to go to the Tempest domains. Oh, you know what we need to read over and have a discussion about? They did a developers thing last night, and every time they do these, I feel like it's a lot of talk and we don't get any detail about what's going on. And a lot of times what they're discussing is either something we already know about or that we don't really care too much about, that really won't impact the game in a way that really matters too much when I read through this stuff. But they just came out with a developers Q&A last night. Let's load this gear. Let's get some runs going. Free to play season 3. So you're Kelvin Free 81. My roster is bad as free to play season 3. I'm only able to run 3 main affinities using Ice Blast for Vortex, which is great. Ice Blast, no problem with that. At least you're getting the top tiered damage that you need to get on the Vortex boss. And if you're running Girthin along with Bledin or Nord, then you're fine. Yeah, I mean, honestly, if you're not running with an exclusive, if you're not running Rook and then whatever kind of exclusive, Ice Blast is a great team to run. Girth, Bledin, and Nord. If you're lucky enough to have Shinna, throw Shinna in there instead of something like Nord, and you're going to do as much damage, more damage than anybody else, probably without other people without an exclusive. Oh yeah, that's right. We got to try the Pillar versus Corrosion. I'm glad you reminded me. Let's go try that out. Girth and Bledin. Okay, nice. I'm not a big fan of Zarok, but nice. Fireburn in the house. What's up, my man, with the lightning bolts? How you doing today? If I missed anybody else, I'm sorry. We've been talking about a lot of different things. Sometimes I miss a comment above or below what I read, so just reapply it. I see Shahiba said something about 9 minutes is crazy. I missed that, whatever that conversation was. There's a phase stage with double Rook. That's going to be really hard. I don't think that's going to be hard. I really don't think they're going to have enough time to get enough corrosion to make a difference. It just depends on how long that fight goes. We'll try it. If you're going to do a stall team that you're trying to go like 9 minutes, at 10 times speed and you're just trying to whittle them down slowly, then yes, I think you're going to have issues. But if we do a normal team with either, well, a different team, if we do a different team with control or a lot of DPS, I don't think it's going to be an issue. I don't think we're, whoa, I've never seen this before. That wasn't 2 mythic gear drops. That's why I've never seen it. That's not right. Those weren't mythics, right? Were those mythics? No way. I've never seen 2 mythic drops one time. It was? I've never seen that before. And usually I'm always dogging out this dungeon because this dungeon doesn't drop legendary gear, I feel like Grave of Curse does. Grave of Curse gives me a lot of legendary gear. A lot of 2 drops of legendary gear and then a lot of additional ore to craft more legendary gear. And I feel like this boss doesn't drop as much. You've seen it plenty? 2 mythics? Wow. Sacred Dia does AoE corrosion on her battle skill, which is awesome. Is she with them? Yeah, we'll go over to Pillar right after this runs. Give me 1 minute. I'm going to check and see with my family. I don't know if they left. I think they left the house already.
This is my domain.
Take heart.
Time to test the power of these
Sparkling shine.
anchors of the play.
This is my domain.
Pull yourself together.
Time to test the power of the
Sparkling shine.
anchors of
Okay. Oh, did I? Did I strike a booty pose?
This is my domain.
My wife was out there, so I was doing a funny pose, but I don't know what it looked like on my ass in with the camera for you guys. I just got 4 mythics in 2 runs? I just got another mythic along with a legendary drop. What is going on? Okay, we just ran this dungeon so many times for the event because we have to do so many runs for it, right? I ran it and got a full screen worth of drops, only a few mythics with a whole crap ton of epics. Not even a lot of legendaries. But this is incredible. These are all mythics along with just 1 legendary drop. This is unheard of. 4 runs for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mythics and just 1 legendary, along with 1 more, along with enough to craft 1. No, those 2 legendaries. Sorry, there's 1 up there. This is unheard of. Defense percentage. Okay, this is good. I want a defense percentage with this set piece. HP percentage we already had with that set piece. Accuracy we already had, and it doesn't. That's not bad for that set piece either. Flat defense, don't need that. Defense percentage, the wear dispels. Okay, we could do that. Nah, I don't need resistance on that one. Constant flat stats, right? That is. See, you ran 26 and you ran 26 of stage 9, and you only got 2 mythics. Yeah, I think this thing's bugged. 6 mythics and only 2 legendaries. Yeah. Believe me, we'll never see that again. That was pretty wild. Okay, over here, everybody's talking about the corrosion, talking about Rook, Sacred Dia, all this dirtiness that we're having with this one, right? Let's see where they're at. Let's see if I can make it there first. Imagine that luck in Venom. That would be nice. I feel like Venom does pretty well. Like, gives us some nice drops. Yo, this guy's about to die. Oh, Gok, where you at, buddy? Give me some. There you go. Give me some of those heals. It's okay. If somebody dies here, it's not too bad because this is the last wave, right? There we go. He's okay now. Nice. He hasn't looted the event yet? Me? Yeah, I already got the 2 from the event. Long time ago. We were just doing some final runs to get that last 10, the last 10 ice orbs from the event, but we already did a lot of runs over there in Grave of Rot this morning before you guys got here. We are done with that event now. Okay, where are these rooks at? Are we fighting against the right pillar? Stage 46? What are we on right now? Man, he didn't taunt any of these guys. Okay, let's save all of our abilities for this last wave. If Vikut kills us, I'm going to be really sad. Uh-oh, Toll War. He might actually do some work here. All right, decrease attack now. Okay, here we go. I'm on 45. Here we go with the rooks. This is gonna be interesting. We got Dargos and Whisk start. Now Whisk does some really good damage when I go up against him. In seems like when I go up against him in Arena, he's been doing some good damage against my 3v3 team. Arena's really hard to judge though, because everybody has different gear, different elemental advantages, different legendaries, different inspirations. So it's really hard to gauge there. But let's see, we got Dargo's really not that big of a problem because his ultimate takes such a long time to cast and go to us. This guy is doing Corrosion. There's nobody to explode Corrosion. But we'll try to beat this by saving our skills for the next wave if we can. Oh, we're on 10 times speed. That's not cool. I can't tell what's going on. What is happening? Okay, now Corrosion does not carry over from wave to wave, right? No, it did. Are you kidding me? Corrosion is carrying over from wave to wave. That right there is broken. Does Corrosion carry over from wave to wave when you're playing it? When you go into a domain and you go from wave to wave really quick, does Corrosion carry over? That's broken. Of course he's going to do a lot of damage. No, don't fire, don't fire. Of course the rooks are going to do a lot of... It's carrying over from wave to wave. That makes zero sense. I guess it's maybe not. It just seemed like... No, I guess it wasn't. I'm sorry. I'm like, that would be so busted if it carried over from wave to wave. It wasn't. We started out on this one and we had a little bit because Sacredia was here with her passive. And that's it. I mean, I don't think it's... Are you using Sigrid? If you have Sigrid and Varesh and you have some other kind of heals... Say Hexandra, along with... I don't think you have to worry about positioning much going through that wave. Whisk is the only one that can kind of do some good AoE that you need to worry about positioning. So if we take out this sort of team, we bring in him, we take out that, we bring in her, the thing, what's his name? Okay, 2 main healers, and then I think for this we can kind of put everybody together. Now once he moves forward, he's not going to be healing us, but we could even put Hexandra as a side tank, because the way we can build her is very easy. So he's going to stay solid there. I mean, all this team's leveled. I could actually re-gear this. We got 2 healers, which is what we're going to need. Decrease attack right here from Furbath. Decrease attack from Sigrid. Witch's Remains if you have it for our guy there. And then just more damage for Eli. I mean, Eli could be replaced by anybody, right? If we have any crowd control... This guy will give us a stun for 5 seconds, which is actually pretty cool. And then we can get turn meter increase. Are there anybody... There's nobody trying to hit us up with... Well, whenever we do a control, we'll get a little bit more. What's his name? Theo? A blind. Blind would be pretty interesting, I guess. Oh, we've got Gardris. I love Gardris. We can knock everybody back. Then Furbath is going to run forward, though, and not heal the rest of us if we need that. But Gardris is pretty sweet. It's not a debuff being applied to us, so he's not going to have a chance to get this. And then somebody like him for Ice Blast would do well. Oh, yeah, we have Rava. If we just wanted some AoE pulsing damage. I mean, there's a lot of options. Unfortunately, we don't have the stun set this season. If we had the stun set with somebody like Rava and a lot of these other AoE people, especially Rava, we'd have them wrapped up. Like, really wrapped up. I feel like we've got some good options. If we needed some more DPS that actually could take care of herself, we could always bring in Usha. But we got to have Sigrid. I mean, Sigrid is, even last season, for floor 59, Sigrid made it simple. Especially with the slingshot on her for some additional damage. We need to change this gear. What's this flat attack?
Go away. Don't block my aim.
I ran through it pretty easy. Yeah, it was easy, right? I thought it was busted and that we were going to run through it and Corrosion was stacking on us. But now that Corrosion is not stacking on us like I thought it was, it's not, I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. That Sacred Deal with Rook does start putting Corrosion on really quickly. But if we get decreased attack up on Rook before he does his ultimate, just like we always do with anybody that's giving us trouble, and we have healing, we should be okay. Let's try it. I should have all this gear kind of saved. Now, normally we put Witch's Remains on Eli, but we don't need to now, so we can just make him a nuker.
Wine, crowds, and apples. I detest them all.
I don't know if we want the aerial set or if we want to go for Emperor set. Emperor set. Where's Emperor? Amon Emperor? No, we're taking a whole bunch of gear from somebody else. Let's just change this piece. I think I just wanted to change that to attack percentage. Oh, she's in... %57% chance to crit. She's actually got critical damage on with crit rate and attack. I'm sure we got a better piece for this now. No, we don't. No attack or crit rate with... Maybe we got to go farm some runes soon. Okay, attack percentage, crit rate, critical... Attack percentage again, critical damage. This was like Amon's gear.
Wine, crowds.
Let's move him toward the middle there. So we can get the most people hit. What's up with this flat attack?
The world shall return to the end.
Attack with accuracy. Yes, please. Okay, attack percentage. Accuracy. Plenty of accuracy. He's looking good. Oh, where are you going? Oh. Welcome, welcome. Let me repeat all that stuff. Pig Dog in the house. What's up, my man? Welcome to the stream. We have Strifer talking about, I have Urgander, Elsabri, Varesh, Sigrid, and Girthin, and you've had no issues, which you won't. You've got Urgander in there doing decreased attack to the team. You've got Elsabri, which is basically a cheat code for anything because she's got a chance to knock back their ultimate gauge by 50% and charm them. So you, my friend, have a very exclusive legendary with Elsabri the mermaid, and Urgander is great for something like this to apply decreased attack. You've got Sigrid, Varesh, and Girth. You're not going to have issues. And it's mainly because of Elsabri. Because she's just broken. So broken. Did I miss anything else? Yeah, Small King, what's going on? I'm back. Yeah, it's a very powerful team what they have. Midnight, I was saying that you said that you don't have enough gear. I feel like at this point in the season, I can't really farm gear unless it's for events because you need to level up heroes for the Continental Challenge. I haven't had a chance to play as free-to-play. I know you're playing as free-to-play, so for me, I buy all the stamina I can every single day so I can do more content and kind of compete. But man, I hope that eventually they'll let us play the most current season on a brand new account. And the minute they let me do that, I'll be playing as free to play just like you for that season. Every season. Season 4, I start a brand new account. I play throughout season 4 without spending any money, with only spending 99 cents for the Epic Selector box. Then I play all of season 4 on an account, plus I play this account, my main account. Then on season 5, I start a brand new account. I play season 5, zone into season 5 with other people that have just started playing the game on a server with them, not a server with everybody else. And I play season 5 brand new again, along with playing this account with my server with the people I'm on. Eventually, when they let us do that, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun for me. But who knows if that's going to happen, like, ever. So what should I do with our boy here? I don't have a defense percentage healing set. I do have the Puppeteer, so we could get some additional defense on the people around him. And Puppeteer will give us some accuracy. But they're not always going to be around him, right? Furbath is going to move, so maybe if I do Puppeteer on him and also like doubling up on Puppeteer, how strong is that? It's got to be strong if it actually works. If we do Puppeteer on Furbath as well as... Oh, we did get some more. Nice. As well as our rare should be pretty good. Now, are there any kind of gloves? Oh, there is a defense percentage glove that we did pick up that will give us healing if we get down low. We don't necessarily need it, but I could swear we had one for... What's it look like? This one. Yeah, we just picked this up. If he gets below... But he doesn't do a lot of damage, so... This won't be a lot of health back, but it's something. I'll take it. Okay, Fur Bath is good. It does stack. So the Puppeteer with Fur Bath and Hexandra would be pretty sweet for the people around him and then the people around her. I don't need our boy Eli being hit like that. Although they're gonna hit here, but not on their battle skill. And this one randomly hits people, so it doesn't matter our positioning for that. Okay. So we just need to do Hexandra and Eli. But I kind of want Hexandra. I want her with this for sure. I want to get additional healing from time to time. We could just do this one. This will absorb 15% of the damage my other people are taking. So that'll work. Defense. Let's get her some more defense. We don't really need resistance because we can't resist corrosion. So more defense is always welcome. Defense with accuracy. We don't need any of that. Defense with defense percentage. Okay. And defense with whatever. Skill haste would be nice. There we go. And this artifact. I don't have any kind of healing artifact leveled up. Let's go with this rare, fully maxed out. Yeah, 15% additional healing. We did have the other one, but not everybody's going to have that. Like, not everybody's going to have this everlasting diamond, which if you didn't get it, you should. This thing's amazing. Even if you leave it at level 1, you still get 25% additional healing, 50 resistance, like a teeny bit of enlightenment and HP. It's still great at level 1. Okay, now we just got to worry about Eli. And I guess Eli, we're just going to pump out some damage. We're already using... And another good thing, look, roots, man. I know it's free to play. You didn't have a chance to get roots or the diamond. But eventually you'll be able to save up your end of season rewards, your winnings there, your sand cores, and buy these artifacts from the end of season shop. I believe every season you're going to be able to buy these, which this one is amazing for any epic or rare. And again, this one at level 1 is still really awesome for any healer. I think amazingly awesome. So normally I would put Eli in the roots, but since we're not going, we're doing more of a free to play, right? Okay. We'll take Vareshes. I think I have some outdated gear sets there. Attack with... I'm not going to worry about accuracy on Eli for that little additional derivative damage he does. Crit rate 16. Okay, let's keep him with more crit rate. And let's go to Varesh and just give him our other attack percentage. Why is his attack so low? Don't you guys feel like his attack's low? Oh, he's got accuracy and he's got Witch's Remains, so that's why his attack's low. Season 1 guide? What's that? Wolf's Spine. Which one is that? Oh, Twin, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, we need to go over everything they addressed in that questionnaire last night, because a lot of it, every time I read it, it's just like, okay. No details, no real details of what's going on, and most of it we don't even care about, or it's really not going to make that much of a difference or any kind of impact. It's not going to really elevate the game the way we want it, you know? Like, say they give us a way to park our heroes somewhere in a sparring pit, like Raid has, like Summoner's War. I don't remember Summoner's War ever had this. A lot of other games have it. You just park your hero in something and they gain experience. We got it right now in God's Raid. They added it. That's not going to fix the issues of seasons and people not being on the same season together. It's not going to fix the issue of balancing or any of that other kind of stuff. You know, it's just going to give people the ability to level up more heroes, which is needed. We need that because as the game goes, as it progresses, we get more and more heroes. We're going to want to level up more and more heroes every season, at least try out some more heroes. We need it, but it's not something that's going to make it to where, oh, well, people are coming back to play because there's now a place to park our heroes and level them up. I don't think that's going to be the game changer that we really need right now. Okay, let's see if this works. Okay, we lost because we're clumped up. We already lost Eli, I guess, from their 3x3 attack. I didn't really even see Whisk pop off anything special. 200 defense extra, 448, 500. Yeah, he's dying right. How come? Is somebody targeting him? Like everybody else is at full life and he just falls over and dies. Yeah, it's going to take a long time. Like whoever you park to get additional experience like that, it's going to take them a long time to get experience. I doubt it's going to be anything, again, that if you're hoping to put a hero in there and this magically they get to level 100, I don't think that's going to happen within a week. And if it takes that long to get a hero to 100, then I don't know. We'll see. They can always tweak it, right? And make it better. It's something that's needed, sure. But there are a lot of other things that are major core issues of the game that we need to fix to retain players and to keep players playing and to get everybody on the same page before any of that little stuff like that even makes a big impact. Why is everybody else at 100% HP and Eli just falls over? It's that middle position. So weird. Okay, let's move him out. Let's move him. We can move her one back because he's not moving and she'll still get heals. Let's see if they change position to somebody else. Maybe they're going to target somebody else back here. Oh, he goes stealth and attacks the person with the highest attack, I guess. That's what it is. I couldn't even tell because he was stealthing on me. Gains invisibility and strikes the furthest enemy. Okay, the furthest enemy. I got it. She's taking some damage. They're about to do their ultimates. But I'm going to have decreased attack on everybody regardless in a minute here. Hello, Sexandra. She's not too bad. Think I should do this? We're about to be in the next wave. Let's top her off. Maybe we can slow play it if Whisk... Oh, we didn't want that. Well, he hit us all and it didn't really hurt us too much, I guess. Okay, not bad. We're pretty good health right now for this wave. No decrease. Oh, we got it. We got it. We got it. I kind of want to wait to decrease attack until they get further. Is she firing? So they get closer to do their ultimate. Go ahead and top off. Sacred D's about to do her ultimate. Oh, shit. Botch that. Sacred D does not have decreased attack up right now, and she just kind of lit everybody back. And we lost somebody. Okay. That shouldn't happen, right? We know what to do. I didn't target her with Sigrid because I thought she still had a debuff, and it fell off right at that last second, and we did not get to do decreased attack on her when she did her ultimate, which really jacked us up, right? Don't forget, we got the hand over here.
Worry not. I am here.
Just learn this.
Who did we lose? Did we lose somebody? No, still everybody's alive. We're good health. All right. Let's get back our ultimates. Nice.
You are my prey of the day. Icebound world. Just learn this. Take.
Worry not. I am here.
Let's refresh that decreased attack on everybody. Man, that's a lot of corrosion on us. It looks like. Oh man, those two guys are doing some serious AoE damage on us. I guess we got to spread out a little bit. In the third month to get that level 100. I can't see those guys' skills until we get to that wave, right? Will it show us? Oh no, it showed us every round. Okay, nice. Single target. Oh, they do a whole line. And they were actually doing a line this way. They were on the sides of us and they were like shooting it through. Laser beam on us. On their ultimate. And we had decreased attack on that ultimate too. Around him and then 3x3. I don't think this last wave is going to be an issue. Okay, a laser beam line. If the tank has him up front. I don't know if this makes a difference. He's going to laser beam line the tank down here like that. So should I bring Sigrid out? Yo, Evil Fate, what's going on? Long time no see. How you doing? I have to see where that guy's going to position against this one tank like this.
Worry not. I am here.
Just learn this. Take this.
Oh, we lost Eli again. Which we didn't lose the last two times, so maybe he just got a lucky crit. They don't crit, right, though? Oh, we don't have anybody. Now we don't have anybody next to our boy here to give that additional defense to really matter. Whereas before, he was getting the additional defense to these, right? Okay, let's see how that laser beam attack goes again. Defense, defense, defense. She's absorbing some of the damage. Okay, wish we had a defense lead. That'd be nice. But the puppeteer set on Furbath is helping the 3 DPS behind him. Oh, we need to bring Eli in the middle. Hold on. Let's do that. Okay, decrease defense. Easy times. Okay, so we can knock down that wave fast. This wave was the one that was giving us issues, right? We're not really ready. I need to get my skills up. Come on. Let's go. I think we can take out this guy. Maybe we can get lucky enough to take out this guy and that. I don't know. It depends on if she's crit. She's only got like a 50-something chance to crit right now. Oh, Sacred Dia almost got nuked too. Oh, man. I can't even tell when he does his ultimate what direction he's going and what he's doing, honestly. Okay, let's make Sigrid a little bit more powerful. Puppeteer is on our boy right here, on Furbath. So he's giving defense to these guys while he's next to them, to those three. She's the furthest back, but she is doing 15% additional. She's taking 15% of the damage that they take. Everybody else to her, which is fine because she's tanky. We've got her in HP defense. I don't have another defense piece to put this on. I wish I did have a Moonlight defense. And we need her as the furthest one because this guy is going to jump to the furthest enemy, stealth, and attack them. If it's one of my DPS, he's going to take them out. So we got to put her further in the back. So this wave is easy. Like, this wave is extremely easy. We just get up Witch's Remains. We have Eli nuke, then we have Sigrid nuke. Oh, we didn't change Sigrid. Hold on. Let me see what Sigrid's looking like. Okay, Sigrid has the slingshot, which is crazy overpowered. But with all that additional attack, we should maybe put her in. The enemy's got decreased attack and decreased defense. So maybe we should put her in a Emperor set. Is this set saved somewhere? So we could switch back pretty easy. Let's just do this. Sig. We've got critical damage. We could go to crit rate instead of critical damage. Of course, that's going to drop our damage, but at least we have a guaranteed chance to crit. That might make the difference. Oh, no, we could go with attack. Just straight up attack. That way, even if it's not a crit hit, we're still getting a lot of damage. So we go to attack with 16%. That would give us 8 more. Crit rate of 12. Crit rate 13. Attribute. Crit rate. No, let's stay with this. We'll stay with this set we have on right now, and then we'll switch her if we need to. Isn't there a 13 with better stats? 13 with the 33 attack. 14 with 68 attack. Okay. 75% chance. 12, 11. With accuracy. So all that accuracy increases our attack. That's right. We need to look and see. %87 chance. Accuracy with crit rate, she's already got. Whoa. Well, I think we got a pretty good shot here. Okay, what did we change on Eli? Attack percentage. Crit rate, crit. That's a nice piece, actually. If we had this on her and we got lucky with our crit, that would do a lot of damage. Midnight, what's going on? Puppeteer and Alexander with a stack of... Put her in Puppeteer as well. We could, but she's still absorbing 15% of the damage they all take. Okay, we nuke those pretty easy. We heal back. We kill this rat. Like, so wave 1 is extremely simple. Now, wave 2. I feel like we needed to do all that earlier so we could have our skills back. Like, we need our skills back quicker, like this. Decrease attack on now, just so we take a little less damage from their battle skills. Not enough damage there. Eli really didn't tear into them much. These two. The middle two, he really didn't tear into that much. Okay, let's see how much damage we do here. Not as much damage as last time. I think I healed a little too early. But these guys are going to do that. Boom. Oh, that time she pushed us back and they missed their ultimates. That was funny. All right, I need to heal. I need Hexandra. I need you to heal. Hexandra, I need... Shit. We are so low right now, right? Okay, save this. Save Sigrid. Come on, where are you at? There we go. Eli, where are you? I need your love, Eli. Before they attack. There we go. Come on, get it. Nice. Furbat still alive. Furbat still alive. Go, baby. Heal yourself. Come on. Heal yourself. Do your ultimate. Do your ultimate. Heal it. Heal it. Do your ultimate. Do your ult. Oh, man. If he could have gotten his ultimate off, it does okay damage. Enough to that they're so low. Looks like we need a little bit more damage. We need a little more damage on Eli because he's able to get his move off. Sigrid's able to get her move off. We just need a little bit more damage and we'd be able to take it out. No problem. What's that? You ranked 17th in Otherworld and those received 2 random mythics. In Otherworld. You mean you ranked 17th for the first week of the Chief Challenges and you got some mythics? Or you ranked 17th in Otherworld Exploration in Season 2 and you got some mythics and they're not even in Season 2. Yeah, you must, like for the first week of fighting the Chief Challenges, you must have ranked kind of high and then you got rewards for it, right? By the way, we already beat this wave with my normal legendary-ish team. I think my team had Ogok on it, which of course keeps you alive pretty easily. I had Ogok on my team, and I'm not sure who else. I think we had that team saved. So I used what team to beat it? Oh, we could bring in our boy with some shields. We could bring in some shields. What team did we beat this with? This team. Yeah, we had Theodomir, we had Drist, and he's pretty ascended, so it made it pretty easy, but I really don't think this is that bad. We've got this set up proper.
Those abandoned by where we came from make better.
We need to, you know what? We need to pay attention and have decreased attack up before. We need to have Furbath ready to do decreased attack before we attack with our DPSers so that we can have further advantage of the Emperor set if we're not gaining it. If we're not gaining the full benefit of it. Now we only have a 62% chance to crit here, so maybe if I go... That's a lot of critical damage. Insane amount. Let's see if we can... he's got the most crit we can get. 13 along with some more... Okay, that'd be more accuracy. Upping it by 2. We should probably go critical damage gloves. Just so we at least have some stable damage we can rely on and see how that works. Oh, wow. Look at all these attack ones. Skill haste. Not bad. Crit rate with defense. That one's not too bad. Let's see what we get. Crit rate again. All right, this one's shaping up to be pretty nice. 2 defense, 2 crit rate. That's good. This is my main account, but I don't really have a lot of good runes. I need to do some more Ancient Battlefield and Heretical runes. Critical damage and accuracy. Tell you what, I think I have a critical damage with some crit rate with some critical damage hits. I think I have a nice one. Okay. Maybe I don't. For this glove, I do, but I thought I had one from one of these mythic gloves. Thought I had one of the really good mythic gloves with this. Man. Yeah, I thought it was one of these. Guess not. Can't use that one. And I don't want to use... I think we're just going to be short on damage. Unless I really do some gear changing. You're stuck on 44 right now? I thought free-to-play had a really hard time last season on 50. Well, I guess 59 would be too high. But I know a lot of people, not just free-to-play actually, it was everybody. Shit, see, we're supposed to have decreased attack up on that to make sure he gets optimal damage. And I'm not sure he was. So here's what we got to do. Varesh, then Furbath, then our 2 DPS. Let's at least get decreased attack on those back. Okay, now max damage. And then boom. Okay, everybody's dead. Except for this guy. Now this wave, what do we do with this wave? Oh, we got lucky because she pushed us back. That's right, we got really lucky. She pushed us back and we didn't get hit by their 2 ultimate abilities, so... Yo, can I do decreased attack? Now, we're not doing a lot of damage. We're doing like less damage, I think. Maybe we should do the aerial set on these guys. Oh, we did good. That was a good hit there. Okay, healed up right before we get hit by these ultimates. And if she can push us back again. Nice. And they both missed their ultimates. That's so funny. Is somebody dead yet? No, come on, come on. Furbat. There we go. That'll save us. I need some damage, though. It's not going to kill her, but that would kill him. No, no. Cancel. Oh, I didn't mean to use the hand. I did not mean to use that hand. We had that anyways, but I did. I could have used the hand here. Crap. Okay, Hexandra. Good. Let's go. Everybody else. Oh, man, I didn't have their skills ready. I didn't have enough time on wave 2 to get my skills back and ready to go. It's really funny that we're getting saved by Sacredia every time here. Maybe I should do... No, I'm not attacking those 2 as much. I want to get Sacredia out of here. Eventually. No. This way. He's not doing a lot, man. He's really not doing a lot. Our grilled Sigrid's putting in all the work. Okay, let's heal before this ultimate. Oh, she didn't push us back that time. See? If she doesn't push us back, we get hit with those 2 ultimates and it's game over. It will be a nightmare since 46 also is a bit hard. For what I have on my account, it's not going to be a nightmare for me. But yeah, I think that... Yeah, I was waiting for decreased attack, though, from Furbath to get some extra damage if I needed to. I think that for free-to-play, yeah, it could be a problem. But free-to-play is probably going to have... Well, I don't know. For free-to-play, having Varesh and Furbath is pretty good. Now, don't forget, we could bring in this guy with high shields. We can get some really serious shields with the right gear out of our main character now. 21,000 shields. 21,000 shield is pretty damn good, and he does do good damage here on this ability. Actually, you want to try it out? Uh-oh. What? Oh, can I buy some more right now? No, I need to farm. Well, 21,000 shields if if I use roots, it's definitely 21,000. Probably it's right over 21,000 if I use roots, but roots is not something that all you guys have access to. But I do use the Emperor set, the aerial set, to get additional attack so we can make it even better. And I would be using the gear that Sigrid has on her right now is what I'd be using. But who do we replace Sigrid with? We're not trying to make it last longer. Like, who are we going to replace? Not Sigrid. Who we're going to take out? Eli? We got to keep Varesh. We got to keep Sigrid. We got to keep Furbath. And I guess we could take out Eli and just see how it goes. See if we can last longer. Oh yeah, this guy is doing damage too. It does really good single target, really good AoE damage with the battle skills. So we'll see if he can survive. Let's try it out. And then we'll do the skill haste one over here with attack percentage. That gives additional off of skill haste. Which one is that? Okay, this one. Attack with crit rate 11. What about critical damage or accuracy? 96 attack. 64 attack. 68 attack with the... Okay, I guess that's the best one. Attack percentage of 12. Oh, 23? Gosh. 14. All right, I'm not going to level up anything right now for that. Okay, so this gear gives us additional attack based off of critical damage as well as skill haste. So if we can find something with skill haste, which we can't. That's not enough. Well, we get critical damage, and this might actually do well when we get in there. This one is attack with a little bit of skill haste too. Ah, yeah, we'll go with that. No, look at that attack percentage, 26. $4,800 plus additional from skill haste, which is not a lot, but it's some. And then additional for critical damage, which is decent. Okay. We lose attack. We'll get accuracy. What did she... Oh, we took her chess piece. So we'd have to move her from this to the Emperor set. And we're taking Eli out, so we could just take Eli's gear if we wanted to, right? This one has crit rate, more attack, and it's not even leveled up. Come on. Defense isn't bad. We got one more into... Did we get one more into crit? One less crit, 8% more critical damage, and more attack. We'll come back to that. 82%. Attack, okay. Oh, she's got 16% crit rate on that? Can't beat that. And she's got accuracy, right? Critical damage, crit rate. I don't know if her damage is going to go up or not. We'll have to see. And I don't know what his shields are going to be like. Let's see how high they are. Maybe if we can get like 19,000 shields, I think that's still pretty good. Almost 19,000. But do we have enough damage now? Look at these guys in the back. Since we don't have Eli here doing damage with Sigrid, it's going to be a much longer fight. I don't think we can hold out. Look at all those balls coming in after us. Okay, we can only hit one target right now. That's not good. All right, we're protected with our shields again. That's not too terribly bad. We're kind of slow playing this too much, though. I want to hit somebody, and now it's too late. I should have used my ultimates earlier. Shh. Damn it. But Sacredia, is she going to push us back, or are we going to get jacked up by these guys on the sides? Okay, they're all about to do their ultimates. Decrease attack. Please push us back. She did. Okay, shields up again. Man, she's back there with a lot of... She's going to hit us again with her ultimate. I think I got everybody healed. Oh, crap. We're not ready. We are not ready. The thing is always going into the next wave with your skills ready to go. We are so far from having our skills ready to go right now. We had decreased attack up. If we could have just saved like 1 DPS. Kill that. Kill that thing in the back. There we go. Man, we needed like one DPS to survive. I kind of like going through there. Like we did a really, I feel like we did really well with Eli. We just needed a little bit more damage. We had Furbath left, and there were only 3. We had Rook and those 2 in the back, and they all had a sliver of life. I thought Furbath was gonna solo them all at one point. I really did think that. Almost. All right, guys, what else you want to check out today? We've been on for 2 hours. We've completed this. We're done with it. We're gonna be back in 2 days from now. Tomorrow, I got a lot of stuff to do with my family. They're off. We're gonna go see Godzilla x King Kong with my son. We're going to go to the mall here that has the best ice cream in all of Japan. I'll send you pictures of that later on my Discord once we go there. And then when I come back in 2 days from now, we will open up Purple Dice. The Purple Dice will be live, the event, and everybody will be opening the Purple Dice. So I hope we see some legendaries fly. I've got 300. We're going to get 100 more, so I'll be at 406. Buy whatever purple dice you can right now from the exchange shops. Make sure you're going through here and getting, well, I've been getting my Essence of Creation, but right after I'm done and I get some more, I'll get the rest of these purple dice. Look at this. If you stay active in Arena, we get 20 a week here. We get our whatever from the banquet. I think it was 5. Then we get, maybe it's 10 here. I can't remember if it's 5 or 10. And then we get a crap ton of purple dice just for playing the game. And if they give us some more gift codes like they used to, we'll get some more purple dice. You have 895 Dragon Caller, if you don't get a legendary, something is wrong, man. Something is really wrong. It's such a low percentage, but yeah. Midnight, thanks so much for the love. Twin, thank you for joining us. Pig Dog in the house. We got Calvin, Dragon Caller, all you guys. Rifter, thanks so much for joining me. Appreciate the love. I'll see you guys in 2 days. Again, I won't be here tomorrow, but I will be here for the event. And we're going to do, I think we had a good time today with the summons. We'll do the summons video on my YouTube. We'll put this up on my video on YouTube as well. And if you think we should do a video on 46 with these rooks, we can. Like a free-to-play way to get through this. If you guys think that there are enough people having issues with this, we will keep working on this. Now, I don't have all the, we were missing, only thing we were doing was missing damage. We were able to survive to get our damage off. To counter that would be, and we don't have to beat the Pillar of Trials on this day. We can do it at any time. To counter that would be to do our elemental advantage, elemental affinity. And once I have Ice Poison doing 10% additional elemental damage, plus another 15, that'd be 15% additional damage. We would have taken out, like that one run, we would have won. And our DPS wouldn't even have died because we would have killed Rook and the two in the back. So, and then obviously once we have 15% less damage taken, that wave is going to be very easy. As close as we're doing. I don't know. So we'll revisit. We'll see. Enjoy the movie. Appreciate it. I hope it's good. Should be entertaining, right? King Kong, Godzilla. Of course, it's going to be silly. None of it's going to make sense. The science of Middle Earth. Like whenever the humans talk, I don't really care. All I want to see are big kaijus fighting each other. I just want more Pacific Rim. Actually, I'd rather see more Pacific Rim. Where we have big robots fighting kaijus would be really cool. So, all right, guys. Have a great rest of your weekend. I will see you in 2 days.